So I have one person to pick up. So, on my way home from the airport, I was thinking about something, and yeah, I was thinking about something, and it just dawned on me. It was really funny. So I got my rent, and I got my State Farm paid for. Got my car back tonight. I got $27 in my pocket for gas for my car. So we're good. We're getting there. Yeah, we're getting there. I'm heading up to Little Falls now to go pick up a passenger. So I might, just, stop off at the new, what's it called, and maybe pick up a drink or something. So I was sitting here talking, to myself when I was driving home because I had passengers in the back of the van, and I was sitting there being funny. And what if, what if Marilyn Manson did Bohemian Rhapsody? Or what if, a Shakespearean actor did, the thing from Bohemian Rhapsody? So, what if he was like, Mama just killed a man, put a gun against his head, and pulled my trigger, now he's dead. Mama, life had just begun, but now you've gone and blown it all away. Mama, woo woo, the way the wind blows. I don't want to die, but sometimes wish I'd never been born at all. Carry on, carry on. Oh, but nothing really matters. But too late. My time has come. I sent shivers down your spine. Body's aching all the time. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Gotta leave you all behind to face the truth. But nothing really matters. But wouldn't that be funny? If somebody really did the songs. Imagine if they took songs somebody took Garth Brooks's Thunder Rolls or something, that just seems like a song that's really hardcore, balls to the wall, something that just like Judas Priest, Breaking the Law. Wouldn't it be funny for a Shakespearean actor or some kind of actor to be breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law, breaking the law. Or imagine this, if you will. 3:30 in the morning. City's looking like a ghost town, not a soul in sight. She rushes out to hold him, thankful he's alive. But in all the wind and rain, a strange new perfume rolls. And the lightning flashes in her eyes. And she knows that she knows. And the thunder rolls. And the thunder rolls. But imagine if you will. Wouldn't that be funny? That would seriously be funny. It'd be totally different for things. And they could hire Sean Connery to do some crazy stuff. But Sean Connery is a great man. I love Sean Connery. I think he's one of the most greatest, legendary, iconic actors, in this time. And I swear he'd be so funny if he was well, a silhouette of a man. Got a moosh. well, you do the fandango, or something like that. I mean, I can't do a Sean Connery, but, I try. But, I was just sitting there the other day thinking that if they did songs, like, wouldn't it be kind of funny if they would use, like, a Scottish accent for, like, some of the songs, like, well, I don't know. I don't have a Scottish accent, but I mean, imagine if they would, like, just, if they would use, like, make way to the fighting pit, or something like, something that has that balls. Like, imagine if Spock was changed to, like, something with more of a Shakespearean actor. There's something on the wing. Something. I don't know what it is. But, I don't know. I'm just, I'm accustomed to a lot of crazy things. Like, I've been sitting here thinking, and I have been wondering and pondering about things today, and I just really haven't thought of anything. Because I was coming home, and I was just like, we are 17 miles away from St. Cloud. So if you want to call your family, call them. I hope they are waiting and care, because they want you to come home. But there's a lot of things that a lot of people just don't, think of. Like, back in the day, J.G. Wentworth, they had that 877 Cash Now song, and they were trying to sing the jingle, and they were trying to do, like, J.G. Wentworth, 877 Cash Now. They were trying to, like, do that, like, that kind of shit, But, like, a lot of things would be so much more funny if they used, like, Shakespearean actors, or if they would use, like, like, imagine Goonies sung by a Shakespearean actor instead of Cyndi Lauper. Be like, good enough for you. Yay. Good enough for you. Good enough for you. It's good enough. It's good enough for you. Yeah. Wow. Like one of the things that I found funny was, remember in Jackie Chan's movie Rush Hour, at the end, when him and George Tucker were going back and forth about the song War. They're like, war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. Good God, man. They're like, yo, and like, and Jackie Chan was like, yo, I know what I'm saying, But I just find it really funny that, like, people throw things out there that is just, like, so funny. Like, imagine ordering, like, an ale or having a beer or something like that now. Hey, my good man, I would like a pint of your finest ale served to my table with all of my friends. The guy would be like, shut up, asshole. And you'd be like, I am no asshole. I am a normal human being who's just asking for a fine ale of your choosing. Wouldn't it be funny though? I mean, it'd be so different. This is coming from a person who just found out that he like totally got his rent paid, and he paid off his State Farm bill, and he still has a little extra money left over in his account, but he's wanting to make sure that he's holding on so that he can take care of things later. Because I'm actually thinking about getting rid of TV at my house. I don't want TV anymore. I just want internet so that I can entertain you guys. I actually want to do like voiceover acting and stuff, and I want to have fun with this, man. Because I just want to have fun. I want to live my life like I freaking matter, you know? I mean, why can't I matter? Like, why is it that every day I feel like I'm just falling apart? Like, I just totally feel like I have shit my pants and there is nothing you can do about it. Because every freaking day goes by, I just feel like I've lost my marbles. You know, I don't understand. I really don't. I really, really don't understand why I can't just live my life. It's like every day I get up, I put on my pants, one leg at a time, and I just can't live my life. I don't get it. It sucks. It really does. Yes, it literally fucking blows. Hit me where the wind blows. But I don't get it. I really don't. You know, and like, you know, but a lot of these people that we've had in this timeline, I mean, they've passed on. I mean, like we lost Malcolm Jamal Warner. You guys know him as Theo Huxtable, you know, and he was a very wonderful, great dad. He was swimming and he ended up drowning. Caught a rip current, is what I was told, and he ended up drowning. And then we lost Ozzy Osbourne. I mean, Ozzy Osbourne, I mean, come on. You know, we knew that Parkinson's was going to catch up to him, and eventually it was going to, you know, slow him down. And, you know, but Ozzy, it sucks that he's gone. So, yeah. But, you know, Ozzy was great. And, you know, it's... You know, you just gotta wonder, you know, how many more people we're gonna lose, you know, over the years. I mean, but like, you know, when you go on to sit there and you listen to songs and you listen to things, I mean, I think playing a Shakespearean actor would be really funny, to throw that out there and just kind of go, well, what do you think? Do you think we should do this or not? I mean, everybody likes a British actor. I mean, we all like British actors. They all make movies funny. They make them better. You know, everybody likes a British accent. Or everybody likes a Scottish accent or something a little bit different. They like a Shakespearean actor. You know? I mean, Jim Carrey's done some great, he's done some great acting, but that's what he always used to do, was he always used to throw a little bit of spice into his acting. And there's not really an actor that's spicy anymore. No. There isn't. There isn't somebody who can just like quickly, witty, just throw some banter into a line and be like, damn it, Jim, I'm a doctor, not a pool man. You know, I'm not saying that's me or anything. I mean, a lot of people want me to be an actor. A lot of people want me to do a voiceover actor. They want me to be, you know, something because, you know, I can do some pretty crazy voices, but, you know, I like to do my own thing, too. Well, I don't like to toot my own horn, but I will. I've been known to, you know, party a little bit harder than most people, but I know how to rock. Yeah. You know, only going up to Little Falls, you have to sit up there in Little Falls and you have to be there for like an hour or a flower, you know, because you don't have to go all the way to Brainerd. There's nobody going to Brainerd. No one's going to Brainerd. I start at 17:50 tomorrow. I start at 5:15 tomorrow. But you know what? I got my rent and I got my State Farm paid, which I'm very happy about. You know, and I've been a loyal customer to Spectrum, but dude, I'm just not into TV anymore. I mean, yeah, the new episodes of Jersey Shore, Family Vacations come every Thursday, but you know, is it really that important to watch Jersey Shore? I mean, you know, I've watched it and I grew up with the family and I love the characters and I love the people, but then, you know what? You realize to yourself that the drama is still the drama. You know, I look back on all the things that I've ever done in my life. And yeah, I look back on all the things that I've done in my life, and I've realized to myself, I look back on the things that I've done, and I've realized to myself that there is a thin line between love and hate. And, you know, oh yeah, I got chicken breast in the house. Yeah, I do. Mama gave me chicken breast. Yeah, Julie did. Yeah, but I don't have any bread. It's all good though. I can do like chicken and like, you know, chicken and water. Yeah. If I get hungry. Yeah. Just thaw out some chicken breast. You know, cut it up. Dude, you can make this work. You can. I mean, you can go to Quick Trip tonight and get some groceries. Yes. You have eggs. Get some bread. Yeah, go get some... Dude, go get some fucking bread and go get like 2 things of peanut butter and like fucking things of chocolate milk and veg out, bro. Because if they can't take out your freaking Spectrum payment, then they won't. You just have to go there and make arrangements with them later. What are they going to do? Turn your cable off? At least you got food. Yeah, just go to Quick Trip tonight. Yes. Go to Quick Trip tonight. Fucking take care of your shit. Yes. Yes. Dude, you've done nothing wrong. You've paid what you're supposed to pay. The only thing you haven't paid, is your electric bill. Yeah. Your electric bill goes out on whatever, and you'll pay that because it'll automatically come out. It'll come out on the whatever. I think you paid it already, though. I really think you did. Yeah, I think you did. Yeah, I think you, got your statement, and then all of a sudden you're like, fuck this, I'm paying it. And I think you paid it. I don't know if you did or not, but whatever. But dude, you did fine. Yes. You cannot be mad at yourself. You cannot be mad at yourself for paying what you did. And so all you have to do is go to Quick Trip tonight, get some groceries, and you're fine. Yeah. Yes, you're fine. Because, look, dude, if you have peanut butter and jelly at your house, you have toast. And you have chocolate milk, and peanut butter and chocolate milk go forever. Go for the moon. Hey now, you're an all-star. Get your game on, go play. What you need to do... Oh, shut up, Mr. Power Fuko Starge. Shut up. Go watch somebody lick the microphone, you douche caboose. I'm allowed to be on Twitch. You know what? You can go F yourself. Literally right in your ass. All Power Fuko Starge. Screw off. Just because I'm disrupting your licking of the microphone, why don't you go eat a fat one? Because I am using Twitch right now. Because I'm funnier than you are. You're just like, oh, this is just another douchebag talking on the microphone. Well, you're a douchebag. Cheap viewers on Steamboo. What if I was to go bother your fucking stream and be like, yeah, go get cheap viewers on Steamboo. Fuck you too, bitch. Call the cops. I got your Steamboo right here. Woo! It's a bit fuggy. But that's what a lot of people don't understand, is a lot of people don't get that they could have so many more funny things happen in their lives. Why are you telling me that my transmission is unstable? I'll give you an unstable transmission, you cunt. The thing is that I am able and willing to be funny. Remove the space! Remove your face! Shut up! Leave me alone, you peasant! You probably cry in your basement, in your mom and dad's house, when you don't get no girly action and no satisfaction. So why don't you remove the space? Why don't you shut your hay and your cake hole? Because I don't care, Mr. Al Powerful Starge. But sometimes I wonder what I'm going to do, because there ain't no cure for the sunshine and the summertime blues. No. But wouldn't it be funny if there was a guy who was like, instead of going like, I'm gonna raise a fuss, I'm gonna raise a holler. Wouldn't it be funny if it was more like, I'm gonna raise a fuss, haha. I'm gonna raise a holler. Gonna work it all summer just to try to earn $1. Went to my congressman and he said, quote, I'd like to have your son, but you're too young to vote. I don't know. Sometimes I wonder about myself. I think, Jack, you're one fine lad. You make a lot of people laugh, but you can be a pain in the arse. I really don't know. I don't know what I'm paying for when I watch these channels. So I'm going to be getting rid of my cable, and I don't want any problems. I just want the internet. That's all I want. It's just the internet. Because that's all I need. I've been a valued customer for a year, and I don't need any bullshit. No problems. No nothing. I'm going to go to Spectrum tomorrow or today, and I'm going to talk to them. I'm going to say, I don't need cable. I'm very fine with just the internet. Make way to the fighting pit. Whoa, dude. You have any taillights on that car? Because I can't see them. What the hell just happened? You totally disappeared. Yeah, this guy did have taillights on his vehicle and then he disappeared. He's like, Flash! Master of the universe. So if anybody cares, the new holiday is open in Royal Time. And it's ready to roll. It's such a beautiful gas station. But is there actually somebody there? Is it open 24 hours a day? It looks like it is. Yeah, it looks like it is. I don't know. Yeah, we're almost to Little Falls. I'm going to sit here and wait for my passenger, and I'm going to bring her home, and I'll bring her to the airport. And then I'm going to go home and take a nap and think real hard. But you want to know something? I was sitting here thinking the other day, I really do put in a lot of hours. And I really and truly do love my job. And I'm being serious right now. And I'm saying that, it is kind of funny, considering the fact of the matter is that I like working for my company so much because I think it's a great little job. I think it's so fun to do it. And I think, I really don't know what I've done tonight for the first show. I think the first show I was kind of a little upset with things, but this one was just kind of like a funny show. I don't really know. I'm just trying to be funny because I was thinking about, different voices, and I keep getting a lot of ads on my Facebook page talking about how they are looking for people to do voiceover acting. Like actors and stuff like that. And yes, I have tried to be an actor, and I really and truly think that I can act. I probably could act my way out of a paper bag. If I really needed to act like a president, I could probably do that. But I really don't know what a lot of people want from me anymore. I just want to live my life and go to work every day and party like it's 1999 and try to be happy. That's what I want to do. But I just can't be. So, the other day, I was sitting at work, or sitting at home, and I was sitting there and I was like thinking to myself, dude, you know, you put in a lot of hours for work. And, you know, you make people laugh. You know, you probably could do that for a job, even if you really tried to. But why don't you just get paid doing what you do and drive people and act like a complete moron when you're driving the van? I mean, maybe people will feel sorry for you. I don't know. I think that I found myself a cheerleader. God! But no. So, yeah, but like, I remember back in the day, I used to would watch the Ninja Turtles movie, and I would pick one character, and I'd pick Raphael all the time, and so when the scene with Leonardo comes on there, and Leonardo's like, we're just gonna have to, you know, wait until April figures it out and everything, and then all of a sudden Raphael says, oh, so that's the plan from a great leader, huh? Just sit here on our butts. And then he's like, I never said I was a great leader. That's what Leo says. And then Raphael, and then he's like, then Leo's like, well, yeah, this attitude of yours isn't helping. And then he's like, well, maybe I should take my attitude and leave. And then he's like, go ahead, nobody likes you. Fine. And he goes outside. And he's like, damn. And he's jumping around the roof. And then he's like, you know, he's like, oh, come on. How do you guys expect to beat me? Good answer. Good answer. You must be studying the unabridged book of ninja fighting, you know? I mean, but that's Raphael's voice. And then over time, it was like, Yoshi! You know, it was like, it got really weird, you know? And they never kept the same guy. But the guy, Robert Paulson, was the guy who played the cartoon version. And the cartoon version was, you know, he was like, you know, get a grip, you know, like that. But the guy from the movie was like, Splinter! I mean, he was like, you know, badass, you know? He's like, when he was talking to Splinter, it was like, you know, couldn't this wait till morning? And he's like, you will listen now. And he's like, but I lost the side. But I can get it back. You know, I mean, he was like, you know, that was when he lost his side, and Splinter was telling him that he could get it, you know, like he could go get it later. But then when he was with Casey Jones, and he was, you know, he was doing the scene where, you know, where he was in the park with Casey Jones, and Casey Jones was like, what are you, some kind of punker? And he goes, huh? Oh, I don't like punkers, especially ones that wear masks over ugly faces and with big turtles on their backs. And then he's like, new battle, and then he's like, strike one, whoa, with it. And he's like, you know, and then all of a sudden Raphael hits him in the face, and he's like, Raphael wins 1-0. You know? But see, like, Raphael in the Ninja Turtles movie, with that more kind of like that, you know, that deeper kind of, you know, punk, you know, voice, that's what everybody liked. That's what everybody liked. They liked that. Well, maybe I should take my attitude and leave. Well, everybody liked that attitude for Raphael, and I love that attitude for Raphael. Raphael has to be a deeper, badass, more character. Because Raphael's just getting older, but now they made this movie called The Last Ronin, which I don't care for The Last Ronin. Because you know why? Because I don't want the Ninja Turtles to die, but they're going to. They're going to die. They make it so that Michelangelo's the last one. Because supposedly Michelangelo's everybody's favorite. You know? But Michelangelo is everybody's favorite. Because he's the only one that parties, eats pizza, and has a good time. You know? Everybody else is grown up. I mean, Raphael's a nut job because Raphael has to be the older turtle because, well, Leo and Donatello, you know, they're all growing up, you know, they're growing up as well. But that's the thing, you know, the Ninja Turtles were going to eventually die someday. Yes, they were. And a lot of us aren't ready for that. No. I'm not ready for the Ninja Turtles to die. But, you know, Kevin Eastman and you know, Paul Lard, well, I think Paul Lard is dead now, but I know Kevin Eastman, you know, he said it was time for the Ninja Turtles to die. You know, he said it was time for the Turtles to go away. And, you know, fine. But you're getting rid of a great legacy of characters that have been around for a long time. And, you know, I don't feel bad about that at all. I really don't. No, because I don't feel bad. I don't feel bad about that at all because, you know, the Ninja Turtles, the Ninja Turtles were something, man. They were something. They were something. And they had a great run. But, you know, their time has come. Just like the Ghostbusters. Everybody was like, when's the Ghostbusters gonna die? When are they gonna die off? Well, they almost all died off. You know? Oh, my passenger's already fucking here? Wow. That's cool. I guess. Alright, well, y'all have a good night, and I'll talk to y'all in the morning, and we'll go from there.